Hello everyone, so as you can see by the title of this video that I am going to be reviewing this Born Pretty All Shine On Me nail tip kit, and I was really excited when I received this invitation because you could see that you probably may have seen from other videos that there is a lot of stuff that comes in this kit, and I actually really like the lamp that this comes with. So I just really love this kit in general, and I was so happy to be able to receive this. So as I'm opening it up, you can see that the box is pretty small. So my hands are pretty tiny and they fit around the box. So I thought that was really cool. It's really economical. You get this really cute little file, which I will use today and demonstrate usage. It actually is very sturdy and I really liked it. I might not use it to do, like an entire set with, but it is really good about like to file down your natural nails with and things like that. Of course, it comes with instructions about the lamp, wattage, usage, how to plug it in, things like that. It comes with these French tip guides, which I did not use today, but they are handy, so I definitely look forward to using those possibly in the future. I used to use them all the time when I was younger, and I would try to do French tips on myself. So up next, you're going to see this really pretty red chrome powder. I did not use this in today's set. I actually don't see anybody using this, which kind of made me sad. So I might include a picture of a swatch of this chrome powder on both white and black polish, but it is really pretty, but it does get all over the place. Like you'll see here when I open it, it just kind of splatters everywhere, like all over my hands. I got it on the hand that I'm doing today, all kinds of stuff in it. So it is a little bit messy, and everybody's like, where's the rest of the powder? Well, I've learned from experience that there are little like wells and along the side, like it kind of bubbles up in the center of these types of jars. And so all of the powder falls to the side or falls to the edge. And so it doesn't look like it's very full, but to be honest, a little bit of chrome powder can go a really long way, and for that to be just a little extra, I think this would be really pretty like around Christmas time and Christmas season. And here I'm kind of showing you how you can see how it goes up in the center there. All of the powder falls to the side of the middle that's like kind of bubbled up there. So yeah, so there probably is a lot more in there than what we really think or what we can see. It's just kind of like a little optical illusion. So then, of course, next is the lamp. So I actually, if you have the Beatles nail kit, like I have a lamp very similar to this and I use it all the time. And I really, really, really love this type of lamp, like this style of lamp. It's really easy for me to get my finger in there. It stands up well, it stands up fine. It doesn't take up a lot of room on your desk. I just prefer it. Like it's just really, really awesome. And then of course, it comes with your nail glue that you're going to need to adhere the tips on. And I absolutely, I did get a little bit of heat spike with this glue, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. And then, of course, this kit comes with a bunch of tips. So that's another reason why I was really happy to receive this kit. You can use that 6-in-1 nail glue and the lamp to adhere even if they're not adhere the tips even if they're not full coverage. So even if they're half coverage tips, you could still use your base gel or that 6-in-1 glue to apply the tip. It does not have to be applied with nail glue, the half coverage tips, or if you're doing press-ons or whatever the case may be. So I will be using full coverage tips in today's video, but I'm going to go ahead and give you, show you what different types of tips came in this kit. You get 2 packs of each. They are numbered, so the corresponding packs have the same numbers, and then that's how I split them up. You can see I divided them up on my table here, and then I am going to go through right now and show you the different shapes. So for example, this first shape is the square and the coffin tips, the half cover tips, and I thought that these were really, really cool. They're really nice. I actually really like those square tips because I don't have any. I have every single shape, coffin, stiletto, everything like that. And then these are the tapered square was what I would call them. So I thought that those were really pretty. And then you do have two different types of full coverage tips. So you get 10 of these little like smaller bags of tips. And one of them worked perfect for my set today. I do end up using the 2XL, the ones on the right hand side for my set. And so basically you get 10 small packages, 10 small packets, and 5 different styles of nail tips, and I absolutely love that. So here you can see my short little stubby fingers and my, I call myself Fat Finger Freddy because I have really wide nail beds, but they're really short. So I don't know how to explain it, but I wear a size 3 on my my middle finger and my ring finger on this hand, and normally I see people using the size 3 on their thumb. I'm a size 0 girl on my thumb, so yeah, these tips actually fit perfectly, so I was really excited about that. Now, they are very square. They are very square around the edges, which is fine. These people, you know, these nail companies can't predict what our nails look like or what our cuticles are going to look like, but I am going to show you a trick here in a second to that shows you how I specifically fit my tips to my nails and how it helps me put them on straight. So I do go ahead and use that small nail file that came with the kit to do this part. And you can see that right now, like with the thumbnail, how even though they are a little bit square, I wanted it to fit perfectly and I want it to be straight. And like I mentioned, you can always shape the edge of the nail tip that meets your cuticle to the shape of your actual cuticle, so that way when you put it on and put it under the lamp, you know exactly, or that it's going to fit just right. Like it's going to fit perfect, and you know it's going to be straight when you put it on, or have a better idea of how straight it's going to be. So that's kind of my tip and trick for the day. So yeah, if you shape these tips to your actual cuticle line and get them to match exactly, once you figure out what fits from sidewall to sidewall, and then really focus on that curve around the nail, or sorry, around your cuticle, then because you'll see me hold it back by the cuticle as well, just to make sure that it's straight. And when it is straight, then I know I got it. So yeah, so if you're going to apply these all the way back to your cuticle, this is another way to just make sure, like I mentioned, that it is super, super straight. So I actually really love these nail tips. I didn't have to do any extra filing on the sides. They were curved just right. So due to my last failed attempt when I used polygel to try to apply my nails in my last video, I did go ahead and etch the inside of these nails, and there they are. You can see them. I ended up actually going in with a fine sanding band from Pana, or sorry, not sanding band, but metal drill bit from Pana. And I'm including a lot of the prep process in today's video because I just wanted to, that is the most important part, is actually the kit itself. So I also wanted to mention that I really enjoy using this flame bit to clean my cuticles. It just works out really well for me, and I really love it. So after I have everything cleaned up, I did go in and I used alcohol wipe to, and a lint-free wipe to clean my fingers off. So here's what my fingers are looking like prepped. And so I'm getting ready to go in with that 6-in-1 gel glue. Now, I didn't look up the different uses that you can use for this. I usually only use it for gluing on tips because that's what I like to save it for. I'm really weird when it comes to certain products. I just like to keep everything a certain way, or like use things for a certain reason, so that way I don't use it too much and then run out of things when I could honestly just buy more. So I don't know why I am that way, but it is what it is. I just feel like certain things serve a specific purpose. So I will only be using this all-in-one glue. So I start at the cuticle and I do push it down because I don't want a bunch of stuff squeezing out. A little bit of glue did squeeze out in the process, which is fine. I was able to file that off later, but you can see how the nail easily fits in this lamp. I just put it in a little bit so you guys could see like the action that I was taking to put it in the lamp. And now I have it fully underneath the lamp. You can get as close to the light as you want. Now, earlier I did mention there was a little bit of a burning sensation with this nail glue, and I normally don't get that when I apply nail tips this way. So, however, it really isn't that bad for me. It wasn't too terrible, and you can see that this nail is really sturdy. After I get everything applied, I did go ahead and put it in my big nail lamp for 60 seconds. However, you can see that there is a really high arch in these tips, similar to the Beetles gel kit as well for their full coverage tips. And so there is kind of it's pretty thick between my thumb and the actual tips. So I did use as many Born Pretty products as I could. So I used the base coat, and then I also have this really pretty green, I think it's called the Candyland set. It's just really, really pretty pastel colors. I'm not ready for neon yet. I do have neon stuff and things, and I do want to start doing some neon nails, but I'm still feeling like the springy pastel vibes, so that's why I chose the colors that I did today. And I actually am using Model 1's white as a background because I don't have a Born Pretty white. So this is what everything is looking like. I did go with the green, the purple, and the yellow from the 6-piece kit that I got off Amazon. And I also didn't have blooming gel, which is absolutely fine, so I wanted to show you how I use base coat to do a marble design. I didn't even really have to use base coat, but I decided that I probably should. It just kind of helps the gel polish move around a lot easier, especially when you're trying to marble the colors. And I do speed this part up quite a bit. I don't know if you've noticed or not, but I've been trying to make my videos a lot shorter, and this is part of the process, is speeding some things up. So right now I'm just lining up all of the colors that I want, and this is where I went ahead and added the yellow in the nails as well. I actually got this design from the Born Pretty website, where they advertised this gel kit, or this gel tip kit, so I just said, okay, well, I might as well just use their design since I am reviewing their product. So whoever designed this, I should say, or whoever nails these are, thank you for the design idea. And that's where I get my inspiration now when I do these PR reviews, is the actual like website or pictures themselves, because that's just easier that way. But so yeah, and in last time I completely regretted not using or doing my nails longer, and I wish I had more room to work. So I'm really happy that I was able to do these longer nails, and I was really struggling with these nails today. It was really hard for me to operate. So I do just go in with this Beetles brush. I really actually love this application brush. I actually bought this for the second time, that Beetles brush, because I love it so much. So after I have all of my design done and finished, and I know I'm complete with the gel polish, I did go in with my Nail Matrix top coat, and don't forget I'm also a brand ambassador for her as well, so you can use Nene15, but you guys, I cannot get over this top coat. Like, I will forever love and buy this top coat. Like, I don't know what it is. I do have super top coat from Born Pretty, but I just didn't have it handy at the time. So, but now I'm going in to do probably the most fun part. So I actually have carving gel, and this set had a flower on it, a 3D flower. So I don't use acrylic because of the monomer, and it gives people a headache even if it's low odor and they can't smell it in another room. Still gives people in my home a headache, so I'm like, okay, fine. So I had these carving gels, and I have been talking about with my nail sisters that I wanted to do a 3D flower using them. And so here was my chance, because this this set inspiration had that on there. Now, I do feel like I made the flower really big and super big, but I don't know, it just kind of worked. I don't know how to explain it because these nails were longer. However, in the future, I would do it a lot smaller than this, but just for fun and just for sake of this video, I was like, why not go big or go home? So I did use also my Nail Matrix bling, so again, go check her out. And then some other bling that I got off Amazon, so I tied the yellow in. And then they say you're not supposed to use your nails as tools, but I definitely did today to get this carving gel out. So here I am like rolling it around and trying to show you how everything works, and then I couldn't figure out what happened to that third small petal and it was actually underneath my nail. So that was kind of my blooper for the day, is like I lost it and then I was looking everywhere for it and then I found it underneath my nail. Like I mentioned, I was really struggling with these long nails, especially on my right hand, right? So my right hand is my dominant hand, and so I had to do all of this with my non-dominant hand, with my left hand, and I was like, crazy. So, however, these tools are actually fondant tools that I got in like a little cupcake spinner thing that I ordered off Amazon, cupcake decorating kit. And they came in handy. So, of course, I'm not going to use them on cupcakes, but they did really help in shaping and doing this set, and I would absolutely use them again when I'm using this carving gel. They do not stick to it because they're plastic, and I don't know, I just really loved it. So I had a lot of fun making this flower, but I kept going off of camera a lot and I didn't want my battery to die, which it ended up dying anyway, so I didn't record a lot of the flower. So that's why I just showed you a little bit of how I started the first. I started in the middle, so I started the first petal in the middle there, and then I go around and do everything else. But this was like, I don't know. It was pretty challenging, especially with my left hand. Like I said, I would probably do these petals a lot smaller next time. But I figured since this was like the star of the show, was like the main nail, the focus nail, that why not? Like I said, I'm a go big or go home type person, so sure. And then everybody in my home was making fun of me, calling them Doja Cat nails and Cardi B nails, and I think that they're beautiful, you guys. So if you think they're beautiful as well, go ahead and comment below. And if you've watched this far, I'd appreciate it if you'd subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much to all of my new subscribers and all of my previous, my day ones, people who have been here from the beginning or go back and watch my other videos. I really appreciate it. And this set just was really cool. Like I said, I had a lot of fun, but I would like to play with the carving gel and 3D flowers with my dominant hand next time because I know it would be a lot easier. So now I'm just finishing up some bling and showing you how I did the bling. So I used my Nail Matrix jelly rhinestones and then also some of my Amazon rhinestones, and you guys, these were just so freaking adorable. I did take pictures outside. I did not take a live video, but I cut these down immediately after I finished recording because I just could not function with these long nails because of like I have to type and yeah, it's just, my work is very extensive and when it comes to typing and different things like that. So thank you all so much for being the best part of my channel and hanging out with me today for my Mani Monday video. Let's give another really huge shout out to Born Pretty for sending me this kit. I had a blast using it and I love the way these nails turned out. If I don't see you guys later this week, then I hope to see you next week.